another video on Spiritual Academy. Today we're going to be talking about the importance of spiritual bath and body care. Alright y'all, so we all know in the world is energy all around us, right? We are energy. So certain places we go, certain places that we are pulled to go towards, our family events, stuff like that, cruises, everywhere we go is energy, right? And sometimes that energy may not be bad. That energy is not always good, right? So we have to be aware of that and know that our auric field is all around us, our energy, right? We pick up on some of these energies, but sometimes we absorb these energies through our auric fields, all right? So it's very important to know why that is needed. First off, spiritual bath is good for healthcare, right? It's all about intentions. It's all about having that intention. Okay, today we need to make a space for ourselves, right? Self-care days, very important. We always need self-care days, right? So it's important that you take the time to connect with yourself, right? So it's more like take it as a self-care. Take it as taking a day for you, right? Take a day for you that where you focus on your body care, spiritual care, because your body is spiritual, right? You have different auras, different levels of auras all around us that you can't see with the two physical eyes, right? That you have to see through the mind's eye, right? Or be able to sense the energy. Sometimes empaths, like a lot of us sense the energies, right? You can go in the room and just feel the energies off, right? I feel like a lot of us have these abilities, but for those that we call empaths, right? Those, they can sense it hyper to sense the energy and stuff like that. So it's always important to make sure that you have those days for you and that you set time apart for your body, right? For your field. Because when you get into that intention of spiritual bath, you want to have that intention to cleansing your energy, right? Your energy fields around you, because we pick up on certain energies 24/7, right? So we always want to make sure that we take time for our spiritual and physical health, right? If you take that time out your day to be like, okay, today fam, today me, right? It was just a day like yesterday. I'm like, you know what? Today I'm not gonna record a video. I already have videos recorded. You know, I'm like, okay, today is for me. And you know what I'm saying? Today is for me. Let me go ahead and clean my room and stuff like that. Like just straighten it out. Like I threw out some clothes that needs to be thrown out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, yeah, let's just have that time for me today and let me cleanse out the space, right? Everybody always says, and Spirit always says, it's time to let something go or throw away things. So, right, release that so we'll be able to have space for things. Same with your physical self. If you carrying around these energies, right, you have no space for the good energies of that knowledge of the energy coming down from Spirit that they're trying to get you, because our bodies are literal transmitters, right? We receive energy, right? A lot of times we receive energy from Spirit. We're able to channel that energy. A lot of us through divination, through tarot cards, right? Through multiple different things. But I feel like that is very important, that you need to set a day for you, so that way you can have that day and make time for your own self. Next, guys, we're going to talk about body care. Okay, so this is more of like your physical body, all right? So we're going to talk about everything around you. Now in today's society, we won't get into it because YouTube try to ban you down now. But the products that we use, right? The food, the stoves that we're using, right? The pots and pans specifically that we're using are not good for you, okay? They're not. It's better for you to get other products that are more organic, right? That are more they're not giving you these products and aluminum and all these different things through silverwares and through all these different things, because they're literally made of certain things, right? I'm not gonna go too deep on that. But they're made of certain things that's not good for you, right? In society, we're so used to, okay, grab the silverware, grab the plates, and this and that. Be aware of what these plates and silverware are made of, right? And how it affects you, right? So it's like now I'm becoming more aware to the point where I have a whole list. I'm like, okay, fam, we get the shower hair filters in here, you know what I'm saying? We getting all this stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's very important, because I was scrolling down Walmart. I'm like, okay, let me look up organic soap. Let me look up organic shampoos. Let me look up these certain things, right? So, well, look at the light, just damn, it came back on. Clarification. But yeah, I was looking through these sites, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, let me look at these. Okay, it says organic, 100% organic. Let me go down and look at these instructions, right? As I go down to the instructions, I see warning. This item can or not cause so-called, answer, right? Just like Prancer, y'all know the word that, you know, everybody, you lose your hair loss, y'all know what I'm talking about. We ain't gonna talk about that, but move on. It says it can cause this, right? It can cause that, right? It's literally telling you in the description, right? As well as with the ingredients. Watch out for these ingredients. They can feel, okay, it's made with fluoride, and what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important. It's important that we know what these things are, but it's also important that we make sure that the stuff that we get, it don't have no whole nutrition list like this long, bro. It not need to be that long, right? Get products that are like more things. So I was looking up like organic, like body oil, stuff like that, you know, because I noticed like my skin will get dry, like all that. Like I just greased that bath yesterday. It's like a spiritual shower because I didn't want to do a whole bath yesterday, but I was doing that and I was like, okay, let me grease down my body, whatever, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed more like, okay, it's kind of dry. Like maybe this item not the best for me, or maybe my body just needs more because it's so used to. And it's the thing why I'm becoming more guys, and I pull y'all to encourage to really appreciate your body, because our body go through all this EMF, all this stuff that, you know what I'm saying? They go through so much from the time you're born to now, y'all. You got the foods, you got the waters, you got all these different elements, all these different aluminums, and all these different things in these body care, and all these chemicals in different body care, stuff like that, right? That affects us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it affects our body, right? This is why we're here. Our body is keeping us here, right? Our body is the one that's keeping us here, that's keeping us, you know what I'm saying, keeping us moving every day. So it's like now I'm becoming more grateful for my body, and taking more time in nature. Y'all, if y'all have any sun, bro, y'all have any nature, there's no excuse. Unless you got kids to take care of, or actually important things that you need to work on, do that. Okay, I'm saying, you know, take care of your business. But every day it should be no excuse. Get out of nature, get sun, get grounded, y'all, every single day, because your body needs that, right? That earth, the ions in the earth heals your body, yo. The sun heals your body. It's giving you nutrients, right? So it's very important every single day that you get innate. It's highly important. Highly. Like people around here who smoke, like that's like I need a cigarette, I need a cigarette. That's how you need to be in nature. That's exactly how, right? It becomes so dependent on these things, on these addictions and cigarettes and tobacco and all these things. That morning fix that you need on that cigarette, that's how bad you need to be in nature. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how every day, like, and even me, like, you know, I'm not perfect, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you these knowledge and stuff like that, but I'm actually taking my own advice now, you know what I'm saying? So before I'm like, yeah, get in nature every day, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But now I'm actually doing it every day. Like past couple days I've been in nature, and I feel like the more I'm out there, the more I don't care about time, and the more time I actually spend out there. I feel like yesterday I spent like an hour out there. That's like the longest, one of the longest times I think I spent longer than that, but that's like the longest recollection for the previous times I'm in that I've stayed out there for that long. So it's super important that you guys get out in nature. It's hyper important. Alright, y'all, so next we're gonna talk about some products, okay? You have deodorant. You know what I'm saying? We'll show you guys everything, every visualization's up. Okay, so deodorants. You have these deodorants that we use, right? Aluminum. Look at these things that's in your products. Look at my cat. Look at these things that are in your products, okay? Okay, I'm not gonna say, because you know how YouTube is. Aluminum, all these different things. Look at what's inside of these products, these body products, these hair products y'all using have chemicals, right? It is facts. It is 100% known. So YouTube don't even, you know what I'm saying? They be slick. It's 100% known that you have to use chemical certain things to create that, right? You do not need all that, right? I'm starting to become more aware to the point where it's not like now I have 100% pure shea butter, right? That's what I use. That's what I use for my body, my hair, stuff like that, right? Like I'll get my hair done today. The products I have is not the best, right? It's not the best. I just picked some stuff up. I'm like, I just need to get my hair done, right? I just need, right? Because my hair like this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get my hair done. Like it's not bad, but I'm finna get it braided, right? You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, I'm like, bro, let me go ahead and freaking get my hair done. And as soon as I get my hair done, I'm on point. So ladies, bro, look at these products, right? Look at these things and look at the chemicals in your hair products. Bro, I don't care what y'all do. Y'all can dye your hair, put some weave, knotless braids. It don't even matter, bro. But look at the products you're using, right? Look at the chemicals that are in these products, right? Be aware, be conscious of what's in these products and how it affects you, right? And see, this is the thing, how, especially in food nowadays, we eat so much and different things throughout the day. You can't even tune into the body and feel like, okay, why is my body feeling like this? Why is, you may eat something to give you gas. That's your natural body telling you, okay, you need to chill out on this or eat less, right? Because I would eat like burritos. I would eat like two burritos. And that junk you kind of thick, like mid thick. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my body like, oh, like so. If I was to eat that, I need to eat less. It's time. Less is more. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I ate like a banana and I had a few snacks. I wasn't even eating them in that fruit bowl. Like, I'm telling you, it's like the more you get out of the sun and get in nature and start to intermediate fast. If y'all are like, y'all bodies are just used to eating, start intermediate fast. I did this. I ate nothing for 2 days straight. Water, bro. Like, and maybe like one banana throughout there. Like maybe one banana, maybe like one or two bananas in between both for those days. I'm telling you. So it's just, you have to watch it. And then this is the thing as well, y'all, because we have a lot of people out here that spreads now, okay, you need to be 100% vegan. You can't eat. Listen, you need to find a diet that's best for you when it comes to these foods. And watch where you're getting these foods at. Especially for me, like, when we start talking, I feel like the energy, like, I be channeling y'all sometimes. So the energy comes in, and I feel like that's why they want to be in the videos. But, yeah, she want to be in the video. She want to get up here. Back up, baby. But, yeah, y'all need to be aware of what's in these foods. If the nutrition fact is a mile long, do not get it, bro. Okay, unless you have, that's what's best for you. That's what's best for you. Don't get me wrong, because you can go to a food and find good vegan foods, and it may have like a smaller line, but it may fit for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just find what fits for you, right? Watch how your body reacts to food, to the products you put in your hair, the products you put in your face, your body, especially women. I don't want to touch more on vaginal because obviously I'm a guy, so you know I'm just speaking neutral sex. You can use and stuff like that. But for the ladies, y'all would have to look that up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what y'all need to do on that part. But yeah, oils, soaps, stuff like this. I was looking up natural soaps today. Look out for the soaps, man. I'm telling y'all, these freaking ivory soaps and all. Don't use it. Use more natural soap. You don't know what's in that soap. They tell you, okay, not glycerol, and okay, what's not glycerol? Okay, not glycerol is another product that's made by like 3 other products, and those products are made by. It's a whole line. It's a whole line of things, y'all. It's a whole line of things. So just be aware of what's in these things, bro. Like, be aware, all right, y'all. Next, we're gonna talk about exercise. Okay, exercise and self-care day. Like I said, make a day for you. Okay, spiritual bath, I would say only take it like, I would say once a week, or if not once a week, once every other week. I would say, well, it depends on you. Okay, if you want to do twice a week, do you? It's probably best for you to do twice a week, because you don't know how many places we go a week. Sometimes we're homebodies and we don't go anywhere, but it's nice to just, if you know you moving or you traveling a lot that day or throughout that week, and you have some planned that whole week, and you going on a week cruise or something, jump like that. Okay, and then you definitely take spiritual bath. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, definitely. But just gauge it to where you're going and the energies you feel, right? You can go outside, have the intention to have an energetic bubble around you that blocks any energies or any negative intentions. Trust in that. Trust in that, because you have the power to block out all that stuff. Like, you can literally bless food and water, right? Right? Have that intention to bless this food and water, and it'll work for you. Right? It'll work for you when you have that intention to cleanse and purify as well. When I was talking about spiritual bath, I think it was a couple of videos ago, I was like, when I go in spiritual bath, I put my hand in the water and I have that intent. Let the water be clean and pure and let it cleanse my body, cleanse my aura field, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would just say, look out, just do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So I would say, moving on, exercise is a big thing, y'all. I do yoga and I do karate. So yoga for me, like I said, yoga, you can touch on any part of the body, y'all. Like, I was like, don't get me wrong. And then when you do your self-care day, don't rush. Like, when you breathe or lotion down your body, don't rush that. Because yesterday I was greasing down, I had to take a special bath. Okay, grease down my body, and I was going down to my feet. You know, I started with my feet and I went up, right? Because our feet is very important. We move around, you dance, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta maneuver with that. So it's like, yeah, I was like, you know, greasing my feet down. I was just rubbing my feet, and I just got caught in that moment. Like, oh, you mean I hadn't been touching it with myself. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I was just rubbing that part. Like, dang, I really haven't been. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, yeah, take time. I feel like we rush now. They rush, okay, take a bath. Yeah, dry out, boom, 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 boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I get out the bath, you know what I'm saying? Because where our apartment is, we have 1.5 bath. So our shower is in my sister's room or whatever. So I go in there and take showers. So I have to put clothes on and come out because obviously it's her room, right? So when I go in my room, everything come off. You grease down the whole body, bro. You have to do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, y'all understand. You know what I'm saying? Y'all especially have to make sure y'all skin on point and y'all glowing like y'all always are. But yeah, you know, for guys, man, guys, take care of yourself out there, dude. I'm telling y'all, I feel like a lot of females today, you be like, oh man, these females looking good, man. They bad. Like, bro, take care of yourself, family. You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of yourself, family, because, dude, a guy, self-care is good under my masculine, okay? That's a fact. Alright, so, you know I take care of myself. My skin glowing. I'm here today, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but take care of yourself, guys. Like, grease your body down. Use essential oils in the showers, right? A lot of guys, I don't want to take sit-down baths. I take sit-down baths. I don't care. I take care of my body. Okay, especially this year, I feel like a huge step when taking care of your body is huge this year. Huge. Okay, and this is not just spiritual bath, this is health. This is exercise. This is getting out in the sun. This is grounding. It's taking walks. It's connecting with your family, connecting with your animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally, it's just a year of you being connected to self, bro. And you taking care of your spiritual self and your physical self, right? Your physical avatar and your spiritual, your soul, right? That's the, man, I'm telling you, it is hyper important this year, y'all. Okay, so yeah, that's it for body care. Let's move on. Okay, next, guys, we're going to get into spiritual bath and certain items you can get. We have crystals, okay? We're going to talk about that. Now, for spiritual baths, the first thing that I kind of use is crystals, okay? Now, you can charge the crystals. I like to put the crystals in the water with me. Okay, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Like, I did it last time. I think I had, I was doing kind of like a grounding bath, like a grounding spiritual bath. So I was like, okay, boom, let's do this, let's throw this in here and stuff like that, and put it in there, and it energizes your body, dude. Like, I'm telling y'all, when I step into that, because I had way more products we're gonna talk about in a little bit here, but when I sat down in that bath, yo, dude, I felt the energy instantly. I was just like, alright, fam, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and do this. But yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, crystals, you can use crystals, right? You don't have to put them in the bath, but you have the crystals around you. But grab the crystals with the intent. Okay, I'm grabbing this crystal. It's a high vibration crystal, like a clear quartz that's connected to more of a crown chakra energy. Oh man, let me grab this. I can say sapphire, freaking amethyst crystal, my third, okay, for intuition. So it's just grabbing these crystals that correlate with different chakras. Like this shirt, I put this shirt on you, so I'm like, man, I'm putting this on to energize that solar plexus. And I feel like that working, because today I don't know, like somebody hop on the video, I'm just popping today. So I'm like, alright, whatever. But yeah, grab certain crystals, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that can boost that bath, right? Have it around you with the intention of creating a crystal grid in the bath. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me started. Moving on. Bath salts, right? Okay, not the ones with all the chemicals in it. Okay, I'm talking about sea salts, okay? Himalayan pink salts, stuff like this, Epsom salts. See, Epsom salts is okay, but make sure you're getting that organically. Don't look at the back. look at the nutrition, okay? But yeah, definitely look up Epsom salts, all these different things. You definitely want to add to your bath because it enhances the energy, right? Don't get me started, okay? Because we can put so much stuff. Don't put no bath bomb, no. Okay, look, ladies. Okay, men too. Okay, let me not just call it ladies. It's all of us today, alright? But men, ladies specifically, because y'all like the little bath bombs. I'm like, okay, cool. They're not putting no bath bombs in your bath. All them chemicals, don't do it, okay? be conscious. Know that if you want to get bath bomb, go look up 100% organic, all natural bath bombs. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, 2020, be conscious. Okay, 2020 is conscious. It's being able to see clearly, clear eye view. So just be conscious of these things that you have. Okay, be conscious. Okay, be more aware of these products you have. Okay, next is herbs. Okay, don't get me started. Okay, and herbs is well with flowers, like stuff like that, like rose petals. Rose petals, man. Every time I hear that, I think of that Ayo and Teo song. Girl, you fly and ghetto. Yes, look up that song, Ayo and Teo, rose petals. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can look up flower petals, right? With flowers in there, with the intent of bringing that love energy, that bringing that love vibration into the water, right? With that intention. So I had some, but I never put it in my bath because my cat ripped that junk to shreds. So I'm like, you know what? Y'all got it like one over today, all right? But yeah, like I said, herbs. You can use lavender. You can use all these different things. Like I'm not gonna name every single one, but off the top, because right now I'm only thinking of lavender right now. I don't know why, but you can use lavender. You can use all different type of herbs. Just look it up. It can be all type of herbs y'all can put in there. You know what I'm saying? So look that up. Candles as well. Okay. So candles. I have shout out to Christy from Ascension. She makes Ascension boxes. So if you're in the group, I think even if you're not in the group, you can probably ask her to get the link and buy some products from her. I'll link her thing below. If y'all, I'll link her her website below. Shout out to Christy again. But her Ascension box. I think I got her Ascension box May of last year, like June, July of last year, and it had some herbs in it, right? And you can use it for like different things, like it's multi-purpose, right? So just what you can use for what knowledge you have. Okay, well, boom, I can add this into a tea, or I can add this into. So it's just up to you and what you feel. But I use it for my bath. It had spearmint in there. It had I can't even remember everything, but I know it had spearmint in there. It had different herbs you could use. It had lavender as well. And you could pour it in there. You could pour it in the bath with the intentions of just setting that space for you, right? And to be honest, I feel like you can literally close your eyes and imagine a light energy, a love energy portal. So a love energy portal, right, around you. So nothing negative can come out of it. That bath is only for you to connect to the water, which is still you, because we're all one. You're everything. The water, the air, the fire, everything, right? So just connect to that water, because you are water. We're 80% water. You know what I'm saying? So hey, like connect with that water, connect with that energy, right? Because that's what water is. That's what fire is. It's just different. It's energy in different forms, just like we are, right? So it's just being aware. You can use that for anything. But yeah, herbs, candles. Use candles, right? And you can have candles sit around, right? You have, let's say you have a red candle, and that represents love vibration. Let's say you have the green candle, which represents the heart chakra, love energy. Let's say you have a red. I already said red candle. Red candle could also be for grounding, right? That root chakra, that grounding you into earth as well. So it's just about your intention and what you use the candles for. You can use them for anything with intentions, but yeah, purple candle, which represents third eye chakra, that chakra that connects to the higher realms. You can see through the veil, right? Stuff like that. So it's just be aware of what you can use that for as well. So intentions are anything. Use energy, right? We are energy, so we have that intention. We're sending energy out. This is how we manifest, right? So same thing. Use that intention. Send it out to the waters. Let it vibrate. Like envision that energy vibrating through the water, cleansing and purifying that water. You know, for use of cleansing your body, right? Cleansing your auras, all of that. So it's all about that as well. Now, essential oils, I want to touch on right before we end the video off. But essential oils, again, like I had like a eucalyptus. My sister gave it to me. A eucalyptus essential oils. I used that thing up. Okay, like if y'all get essential oils, buy them both, because that junk is not gonna last you. I'm telling you, like some essential oils regularly have like a bigger bottle. Like now I have like thank you, shout out to Christy. In her essential box, I had a third out. Matter of fact, let me go grab it for y'all real quick. All right, y'all. So here we have this oil from Christy, and it's a sitting lotus oil meditation. I got this last end of summer actually. Has blue lotus, has passion flower, jasmine, chamomile, and essential oils. So I got this, and y'all can freaking barely see this. Yeah, whatever. But this essential oil is it's a third eye setting oil. So you put this on your third eye. That though, when I first used it, had my third eye on 10, telling you. And then meditations, it just felt, you feel it more, you feel it working because it's a sitting meditation oil, right? So you would use it for that. And like again, I'm gonna link Chrissy's link down below. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna put it in my default, but I'll link it down below for this video so y'all can come back if y'all want to buy it later. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the end of the video, y'all. I think I touched on everything I want to touch on, like have crystals for everything, y'all. Again, crystals, shungite. I'm gonna get more shungite. I have to matter of fact, I have to cleanse all my crystals. Now that I think about it, it's about the time I have to cleanse all of them again. But yeah, shungite. Alright, shungite I put on my laptop right here because it blocks out any EMF, any radiation. It blocks all that out. Okay, so shungite tiles, I'll link that down below. Matter of fact, I'll probably link a lot of different things you can use down below. I'm gonna link a lot. Okay, so go down in the description right now. Go down in the description. Alright, I might even put up a link that says something to go down in the description. Okay, early in the video. Okay, but yeah, go in the description. I have everything that I can find linked. Okay, I knew this was gonna be a long video. Don't even get me started. It's not even gonna be a long video. Recording this is not gonna be long. Editing this is gonna be long. Okay, but anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Again, my name is Marcus. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Spiritual Academy. I'm out of here. Peace.